Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Well played, mate. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. This putt about 11 feet in distance. And he's down there. You got a read?
A slight break to the right here.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Ooh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. Sitting at minus 14 now for the event. Stepping onto the par 3 third.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Going with the 8-iron here. Yep, that shot safely on the green. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Surely it's going to.
He's currently tied for 11th. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Playing from around 160 yards. Just 3 strokes back. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left-to-righter.
What a putt that was. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
It looked like it came out of a cannon. This is his second shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
What a disappointment. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
The 6th hole is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Lining up from the sand now. Pretty sure he'll be happy to be back on the green. This putt coming up is for birdie. Not sure if that one came out of the center of the putter. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score. The tempo there was exquisite.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, that'll work there. This is what remains for 3rd place on the leaderboard. That's tracking. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The 8th hole is a par 3.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
John, have you got a read on this one?
And this one going left to right there, Luke.
Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. And finishing this hole with a little tap in. After that, now 17 under for the tournament. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
That was wonderfully done. 2 wins so far this season. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Come on, practice makes better. Here is his 4th. He's 2 shots back. Yeah, good effort that one out of the bunker. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
An all-important putt for par.
And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
3 down, 9 to go. This player is going to have to start taking some chances if he wants to win this tournament.
Oh my, that was launched. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Nice out the rough here.
Yeah, that was a safe play. A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
And that should secure the par on this one. He finds himself currently tied for 5th. And we've arrived at a par 3.
And not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
Going with the 5-iron here. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
Just going to cruise on down to the left-hand side.
Putting for par. And down it goes. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 12th hole is a par 4.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup. And that puddle drop. Well done. Currently sitting at an impressive 17 under for this event. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for the screen, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely do they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7. That dog will hunt.
How bad is this lie in the sand, Henny?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
That one from long range. Wow. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Oh, this is going hard left.
That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This shot from about 190 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And down it goes. Now an astonishing 18 under par with just a few to play.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
Yeah, looking good right now, making some significant moves out there at the moment.
So close. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And it's a 1-stroke par far for our leader over the field. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
This now, his 3rd shot. 3 shots off the lead. Oh, well played. He has this putt to save his par. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch. And this putt for a final score of 67. And that one will go down. He ends up the event at 18 under par.